TV. 'Cause every dog has its day.
Hi there, you're watching Hound TV, the video podcast just for dogs and people who like dogs, like this lot here. You might have noticed that we've been on a bit of a hiatus from the podcast, and the reason for that is we've been kind of busy making a little TV show called Hound TV on community TV around Australia. But we're back, and we've got an all-new story for you today. It's all about someone called Oscar and why they should have a law. Here's Kate with the details.
Hi, Kate Mortimer for Hound TV. Have you ever heard of a puppy farm? Do you know what one is? Well, by definition, a puppy farm is a commercial breeding facility for dogs, where the emphasis is not on the health and welfare of the dogs, it's all about profit. There's been a bit about this in the media lately, and that's why we're here today at the Puppy Farm Awareness Rally. So let's go see what it's all about.
I couldn't clip the entire dog because, she's...
The rally took place on the steps of the Victorian Parliament, with a few thousand people attending, as well as a few dogs. There were speakers from animal shelters, animal activist groups, politicians and animal welfare groups. Media personality Darren Hinch emceed the event, and we were able to have a chat with him about his experiences with puppy farms. Now Darren, why is it that you're so passionate about this issue?
Well, the credit or blame my wife, because she wanted a dog and she wanted a cavoodle, and we spent months looking for a little Cavalier Poodle cross, and we ended up buying one from a legitimate puppy shop, pet shop.
Yep.
And then she started to ask the pet shop owner questions as to the background and could we see the farm where he came from, or see the owner or the breeder, and they got very evasive and they wouldn't tell us anything. And so the old journo came out, and I thought, this isn't right, something is going wrong here. And we found later on that he probably came from one of the most notorious puppy farms in Victoria, which has since been closed down. And so when they were having this rally about closing puppy farm, and the RSPCA asked me to get involved with them, I said, yeah, go for it. So it's all the fault of, his name is Scrappy Muttley Hinch. So it's his fault, but I'm thrilled to be here.
There were plenty of friends of Hound TV there, like JB from petrescue.com, who will feature in an upcoming episode of Hound TV. And we managed to make some new friends, like Saskia from Oscar's Law. Saskia, can you tell us a little bit about what Oscar's Law is and what it means for dogs?
Well, Oscar's Law has been named after a puppy farm dog who Deborah Tranter rescued on one of her raids, and one of the most appalling puppy farms she's ever come across. He was taken to the vet, rushed to the vet, was in appalling condition. 2-3 days after surgery, when he was still recovering, the police came to Deborah's home, took Oscar back to the puppy farm, charged her with theft. So we have named the whole campaign to abolish puppy factories after Oscar in his memory. We still don't know what's happened to Oscar. So Oscar's Law basically calls for the abolishment of puppy factories, for the abolishment of the sale of live animals in pet shops and on the internet.
And where can people go if they would like to know more information about Oscar's Law?
Our website is www.oscarslaw.org.
Great, thanks very much.
Thanks.
After the rally, we all made our way down to a local park, where many groups had set up stalls. Food and drink were available, as was information about puppy farms. We also caught up with longtime friend of Hound TV, Mike Bailey, from goodfordogs.org. Mike, you've had experience firsthand seeing a puppy farm. Can you tell me, from your point of view, what were your major concerns with the puppy farm?
My major concerns about the puppy farm we visited was that dogs were spending their entire life in small enclosures, filthy conditions. There were 17 dogs with one person caring for them. The dogs didn't have clean bedding. The floor was wet, and a lot of the dogs had medical problems such as urine burns, mammary tumours, rotting teeth, and all sorts of things wrong with them, and also the behavioural problems that resulted from the neglect of being kept in a pen for their whole life and used as breeding machines.
Okay, I'm here with Jennifer, and she's here with her two dogs. What are your dogs' names, Jennifer?
I've got Jasper, and my brother's dog is miniature poodle Olive.
Very nice. Now, I hear you got Jasper from a pet shop, is that right?
Yes, I did. Yes, that's correct.
And can you tell me a bit about Jasper and your experiences with getting a puppy from a pet shop?
Well, the reason I'm here today is obviously to support the changes of wanting to implement Oscar's Law and to help with education so that people are aware of things that can happen from dogs that have come from pet shops. Pet shop dogs are primarily bought from what is now known as puppy farms. Jasper's wearing a special suit. It's a cotton lycra suit that's been custom made for him. him because he's got severe skin allergies. He's treated by a dermatology veterinarian, but similar to humans, that requires a lot of treatment on antihistamines, cortisones, and then when he gets infections, antibiotics. Having a special suit on actually helps him reduce coming into contact with what he's allergic to, which is 8 different types of grass, elm trees and dust mites are his diagnosed allergies. He also has stomach sensitivity and behavioural issues, all of those stemming back from a hereditary link. So where we've presumed that from a pet shop he's come from a puppy farm where both his mother and father have probably been poor quality in both temperament and potentially health, and it's then bred a dog, unfortunately, that is not of great health.
Glad he's gone to a good home, and thank you for your time today.
Thank you very much.
So that's what happens at a Puppy Farm Awareness Rally. It's all about saving little dogs like this one here, Matilda. If you want more information, we'll have links on the Hound TV website, houndtv.com, or else hit us up on the Facebook page and Twitter page. Do you have a Facebook page, Matilda?
I'm going to research it. I bet they do have a dog blood bank. Hey, did you know that dogs have 13 different blood types? Did you guys know that?
No, not at all.
There you go.
So how many do humans have?
Well, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed that. We'll be back with some more a little bit sooner this time, hopefully. Now, if you want to know more about anything you saw today, you can drop by the website at www.houndtv.com, where you'll also find links to our Twitter and Facebook pages, and you can also buy awesome Hound TV DVDs there. You can drop us an email by emailing woof@houndtv.com, and I'll see you next time. Now then, what's burning here?